If anything, I will have to admit one thing here, guys, and it's for the sole fact that I got burned out a bit. But that's already over. Now, other than the fact that the holidays are coming in next, this is gonna be a double episode review. So hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Myogi, and welcome back to another episode of Myogi Genuinely Reacts to MF Ghost. Now, as you can clearly tell here, this is my latest Sega t-shirt, sponsored / purchased with Sega officially, by the way, and I just got back from Sega Fest. And give me a moment to actually quickly plug the upcoming RGG Studios game, which is Yakuza Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Goro Majima finally gets a game of his own, no longer an extended spin-off title compared to Kiwami 2, nor him stalking us till the ends of the earth in Kiwami 1. Now we get to control him freely, and it follows the same mechanics as that of Lost Judgment, which is a beat-em-up game, not a turn-based unlike the main Yakuza lineup. Anyway, that is already done with the sponsored post. By the way, please do follow Sega Asia, please do follow RGG Studios, SCA, and of course, please follow along if you have not subscribed yet. And let's do a bit of a recap here. So, alright, so there were a lot of divisions of duels happening in the main ending of Ashinoko GT. So Kanata lost to Akaba Kaito. Well, that plot armor has to die down somewhere, right? And unfortunately also for us, Sawatari lost to Mikhail born in Bangladesh. And the only good part is that Shun Aiba and Nozomi Kitahara were able to one-up their own respective competition. Now, who would be their next targets though? That we don't know. And the last bit of news that we have received is the fact that Kanata would be getting a turbo upgrade to the H6. And for those who have actually speculated on the comments last episode, you guys are actually right. The fact that Kanata is relying so much on the high RPMs for his cornering speeds, other than his magnificent Takumi train control, he needs a single turbo dedicated to the higher RPMs, and that I would wholeheartedly agree. So if the one who commented that is actually watching this, I'd like to give my big thanks to you. But anyway, that's enough of recap. I've been dawdling long enough. Let's get on to episode 21 of MF Ghost. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got introduced to Keisuke Jr. I mean Sena Moroboshi. Okay, this is just one thing that makes me, overthink things. And it is the fact that what's the point of all these new drivers coming in mid-season? Like, for example, Moriboshi's already midway through the season. Do you actually expect the guy to win the overall season, knowing he has missed out on 2 pivotal races? That's gonna set him back like tons points-wise, so what's the point of this? Is Senna not gonna comment on the fact that he did it in an overly underpowered H6 GT, or does he just not want to mention plot armor among Kanata's arsenal of all things? Kanata, how long have you been in Japan already? I'm complaining at that part because he could have said Gomenasai, wakarimasen. It's that easy to say sorry, I don't know. Does he really have to go full? Okay, never mind. Okay, this is a bit of character design gripe. Like, bro, what is that in between your eyebrows, Senna? Are you not gonna explain? Kanata, are you not gonna point it out? Ogata? Okuyama? And I am actually glad that it's not recap again. Okay, sure. The first 10 seconds was recap, followed by the actual conversation that they left us off on, compared to the rest of the ending of last episode. Oh, wait, by the way, this is gonna be an absolutely long episode, so please, for the love of Nozomi's waistline, this better be good. I think I know why they went with that number, though it's a little corny. Please don't tell me the reason is the fact that Ogata got 8-6 before they did. Other than corny, it's cringe and petty. Come on! Hold up! Is Ogata really putting on airs? I mean, Moroboshi clearly said he is from Dream Project. Okuyama knows Dream Project. It's under Keisuke Takahashi's management. And Okuyama and Ogata belittles Moroboshi? Bro, these podium finishes that Kanata is making, I know it's just the first podium finish out of 5. But Ogata's getting full of himself. And it's much racing. Is that even a word? I hear a lot of Japanese actually say no when aligned with Kotaiwa, which is the answer. So yeah, for the sake of aligning with the times, I'm not gonna add no for this case. For this one phrase, I'm not gonna add no into the counter. You know Okuyama can just racing Lagoon that crap, right? Ogata! Hello? Nozomi? Sawatari? Mikhail born in Bangladesh? He said, wow! It's a bimmer, right? Did he just say Jaga? Okay, at least his Japanese side is awakening with certain pronunciations. Because I know a pure-blooded Englishman would say Jaguar. me what, Kanata? If your family owns that type of classic Jag, your family's loaded.
男たちの古い車を愛する主義は女性には理解されないものらしいです。
That's sexist.
尾形さんのように腕のいいメカニックが近くにいれば、グランドは今でもジャガーを手放さず所有していたと思います。イエス、それにナイスガイです。僕は彼のことがとても好きです。
Ren? Are you jelly of Ogata? Are you considering Ogata competition? Kanata boy, just drop her already. That's a long staircase. Ren, be straight with me. Are you saying that because of your experience as a track and field player in your school? Or are you saying that because you just want to see his naked abs again? Somebody's the Lulu!
そのあたりが現状での本当の実力と結果だ。それを踏まえた上で、そこからのアップデートだ。次の予選ではどれくらいのチームをターゲットにしていきますか？マナズルのコースの特徴を考慮に入れて、ズバリ5位といったところ。そこを狙いますか？俺は本気出せ。片桐かなたの能力をもってすれば狙える。厳しいポジションだな。 ブランカーたちがしのぎを削る。ものすごくタフなゾーンなんだ。
Okay, for those who are actually unfamiliar, the next track has a lot of long straights. So, considering that fact, I can understand Ogata being dubious of Okuyama's expectations of Kanata, despite the plot armor. Did you just say family?
いらっしゃいませ。皆さん、レンのお友達ですよね。雨なのにありがとうございます。お好きなお席にどうぞ。
Why am I not surprised? Hey! It's the gang! It's the old gang! They're back! He's fat! He's thin! And they're still working at the same old gas station.
秘蔵っ端だからな。高木、妙義、アキナのコースレコードを全て塗り替えて、上毛三山のスカイウォーカーって呼ばれてんだ。
Huh? Are you telling me Kanata's gonna go, it's over, Senna, I have the high ground? And Senna's gonna be all, you underestimate my... You could have given him a better nickname than that, guys. Come on. After all these years, things just never change, especially with Itsuki. Especially with Itsuki. Wait, hold up. Is this an official MFG poster? Hold on, these guys look familiar. Ishigami, Akaba, Oishi, Sawatari, Sakamoto, Otani, Yanagida, Taylor, Aiba. I just realized, where's number 10? Born in Bangladesh, Maizono, that E92 guy, yes, that's an E92. Why is E Heinen still relevant? And there is Kakeru and Best Girl.
帰れば子供中心の生活だし
Itsuki has children? With who?
なるし小遣いも減る一方だしわかるぜその気持ち男って辛いよな家族を養う責任があるし刑事さんっぽいそこ行くと池谷はいいよなまだ独り身だし自分中心の人生をエンジョイ
Until now? The boy is still hung up on Mako? Bro, take a page of Kiryu's book and just go find some girl on Tinder.
本当ですよ自由恋愛をする権利を持ってるのは社長だけっすよそれは言わない約束だろ好きで独身やってるわけじゃないんだよ
Ah, bald, 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 bald. Jesus Christ, on a motorbike. Somebody give her pills. Somebody's the Lulu here. Hello? Earth to the Lulu Ren.
思うんだけどさ SNS とかに向けて情報提供を求めたらよくない？なんていうかなあなたにとってものすごく心の深いところにあるプライバシーだと思うのね不特定多数の人たちの目にさらすのなんか嫌なのレンが嫌なんだよねそっかそれも
Ren's got a point. On the topic of privacy, Ren actually has a point of that, and a lot of people online kind of overlook that fact. Like, say, for example, somebody is missing, and that somebody turns out to be a family member of a rich family. They get found, well and good. Now, people can also use that photo for malicious intent. Probably target that person again, get them kidnapped again, and then demand a ransom. Those kinds of things.
せっかくだからさちょっと寄っていかない？小町通りカナダならいないよ家族で外食する予定だからカナダさんも一緒にそれはそうでしょカナダは家族だもん
Did you just say family?
我が家の長男ですのよなかなかのイケメンでしょ
やめんか本気にされたらどうする
いやね誰も本気にしないわよ
Ren would.
ロンドンで食べさせてもらったイタリアンレストランより僕にはこのお店の方がはるかに美味しく感じられますお料理もワインも最高ね
To be fair, being a culinary graduate, alright, so I would kind of assume that this restaurant kind of naturalized the taste of certain dishes to fit the Japanese tongue much better. So, for example, we're talking about a pasta here, right? So, Italian pasta is normally on the sour side because it uses fresh/dried tomatoes, along with some herbs, olives, capers, and whatnot. Best examples being pomodoro and puttanesca. The Japanese spaghetti is kinda close to the Filipino style. A bit on the savory/sweet side. So it kind of makes this remark. other than the atmosphere, if the food tastes much better than it is back in Europe, where Italy is nearby, where the pasta is born, it's clear to say that, yeah, Kanata much prefers the foreign tastes of spaghetti compared to the local area, which is where he was from.
まあ飲みすぎじゃない？
Also, have you guys noticed how full their wine glasses were? Is it supposed to be like a third?
素晴らしいディナーでしたわ。
She said dinner!
こんな楽しいの久しぶりだわ。海風が気持ちよくて。ごめんね、カナタ。思ったら高いワイン開けたんじゃない？
Don't worry.
The confidence in my man's diction right there.
優しいのね、カナちゃん。
Ren, are you ready to kill your mother over Kanata?
ありがとうございます。さようじ、パパ。
Are we not gonna have an over-the-top reaction from the family with Kanata calling Mr. Sayonji Papa? No one? Just me? Alright. Oh, of course, there it is. I've been waiting for this. We've all been waiting for this moment. The spooling of the turbo makes it sound more Oh, God, please, I'm trying to react here! As I was saying, the spooling of the turbo makes it feel even more powerful than the last version of the 8.6. So good job on the sound design team. But anyway, we are not gonna go to the preview because we are jumping over to the next episode. Oh, so we're skipping the opening.
大丈夫ですか、尾形さん。
そんな魔法とか知らないけど全く別な車になってしまったことは
For those who have skipped out on season 1, that is actually a throwback to after the suspension upgrades were done on the 8.6 GT. Back at season 1 before the start of round 2. Ogata reacted the same way.
200馬力が300馬力になっただけなのに、本気で600馬力をやっつける気でいるカナタと奥山さんって。
Okuyama, I mean Ogata, are we gonna do this again? Balance!
レンちゃんの好きな人ってどうせ私の知らない人なんだし盛大にのろけちゃいなよ。いや、そう言われるとかえって話しづらくなっちゃうじゃないですか。実は私の好きな人というのはいくつかヒントを出していくので当ててみてくれませんか？
Kyoko and I resonate with how Ren is handling this. Pretty bad!
見ず知らずの男といきなり同居なんて私でも嫌だな。で、どこの国の人？イギリス国籍ですけど、日本人とイギリス人のハーフなんです。年齢は19で、かなり上手に日本語をしゃべります。清子さん、ここまで聞いて何かピンときませんか？何が？あ、それってまさか私が知ってる人ってこと？まさかあの人？今をときめく MFG のスーパールーキー？
That was quick! But with the initial hints that Ren gave, and I know Kyoko, she is observing Ren from afar. Every time the 8.6 passes by her, she gives the look. So I'm not surprised that Kyoko found out pretty quickly.
正解出ました。FG パイロット
Is she speaking on behalf of experience or is she speaking on behalf of Aiba?
同じ家で暮らしてれば欠点みたいなものもたくさん見えると思うんですけど
Yeah, like seeing him ass naked in the shower. Right? Ren?
プライベートで関わった人がたまたま MFG パイロットだったってだけだもんね。それだと規約違反にはならない気がするな。
そうですか。
この件はしばらく私とレンちゃんだけの秘密ってことにしておくね。
Okay, so what Ren and Kyoko were talking about earlier is kind of common work ethics, not just applying to MFG as a whole, but to any work environment out there, not just in Japan, okay? That's why some people, and I say this pretty seriously, some people discourage married partners in working at the same company. Because, you know, there will be like a conflict of interest. For example, say, the husband and wife versus management. That sort of thing. So, Ren looking at it in a similar situation is quite of a common mindset, mind you. And as Kyoko pointed out, it's not like the father or the parents knew. Well, the father, of course, he knew, but it's not like the parents knew that Ren is working as an MFG angel and just so happened to throw in Kanata as a newly appointed driver of the season. That is under Ren's approval, of course. Yeah, on that regard, it would be a sticky situation. But in this case, it's all nothing more than mere coincidence.
皆さんお待たせいたしました MFG 第3戦ザ・ペニンシュラ・マナズルいよいよ開幕ですコースは1周 17.4 キロレースは5周
Wait, can we go back and analyze the map real quick?
17.4 キロレースは5周
Okay, so the layout, as you can see the green here on the map, that is part of it. And there is a sharp U-turn point here. Oh my god, it kind of looks like Monaco. With a mix of the Shotoku Expressway added in. Oh, Ichigami starts with this qualifier.
最終日出走が定位置の俺としては初日出走そのものが屈辱だもう一度チャレンジャーに戻ってやり直せばいい頂点を目指して
もう兄弟で仲良くを目指している段階じゃなくなってるよな
I can't approach it like the two of us will partner up in the race anymore. Yeah, no! A spoiler alert! Nozomi's gonna go way higher, okay? Kakeru's gonna be left in the dust. So get good, my guy.
頼むぜロータス相性のいいマナズルで巻き返しだ
Actually, it's only in the low speed area that you are. High speed area you would absolutely lose, and that's like a long distance.
それぞれのドライバー
Okay, wait, let's look at the lineup here. So, qualifiers, we got Ishigami and Kakeru on day 1. Day 2, we have Otani and Oishi. Day 3, yes! Dream pairing! Dream pairing of Kanata and Nozomi on day 3. Aiba... this is gonna ruin Aiba's run for sure. Aiba and Sawatari. Sakamoto and Maizono, okay. Akaba Kaito and Yanagida, that's gonna be a surprise. And on the 7th day, it's 3 of them. We have Mikhail, born in Bangladesh, Jackson Taylor, Are you kidding me? you freaking kidding me? Mr. Crazy Boy is relevant again? Huh? Somebody get E. Heinen out of there, please.
Manazuru は抜けないコースだ。4戦で下位に沈んでしまうとレースで順位を上げていくのがものすごく難しい。足の子でノーポイントをやっちまった俺としては。
Ah! I see! I was right! I was right. Okay, who is the ass who said that he gets like certain number of points in round 2 for DNFing? I was correct though. He said he did not pick up any points in Ashinoka. Yeah! Oh, Oishi's in the red.
ランボルギーニ裏感ワイルドセクシー
Kanata, I dare you to say wild and sexy to Nozomi. I triple dare you.
準備して今できるベストを出すだけです
But if you look at the map right there, this humongous long stretch of straight road is gonna be Kanata's Waterloo. But we'd like to see how well that turbo is tuned. So even if the turbo, say, is limited to just 300 horsepower, 100 horsepower boost could say a lot about the acceleration of the 8.6. Not to mention, don't forget, lightweight, high power, that is a blister on the straightaways. Does anybody know the Hennessy Venom? That's like an extreme example of a good combination of high power and lightweight. Kanata is on the balance side of that formula.
楽しそうだな Yes 僕は8-6ターボに手応えを感じていますワクワクしています一刻も早く真鶴のコースを走りたいです
いやすげえっていうかなんというかメンタルの構造がどっか違う。
Every time Kanata says 86 turbo, I don't see Takumi anymore. I see Wataru.
俺もそっちの方もっと強くならないと彼方の相棒は務まらないよな。
片桐君からメッセージ来ないよ
You're still hung up on that, mommy? We gotta thank Nozomi for that.
2日目ってやりにくい。目標タイムの基準が見えない。攻めないわけにはいかないが攻めすぎて破綻することが一番怖いぜ。
Did my guy just jinx himself? Otani, bro! Get your ass out of that AMG GTR! Somebody deserves it better than you!
あなたなんでバイトなの今日 MFJ の予選だったんじゃないの
僕のお休みもフレキシブルに変動します梅雨なのでそういうこともあります
バイト先の人たちってカナダが MFG パイロットだって知らないんだろう
Oh, they know. They're just not saying anything.
でもつやってあるの
Yes イギリスにも雨季はありますだいたい9月に始まって3月のイースターくらいまで続きます
長っ7ヶ月もずっと
Okay, can somebody in Europe confirm to me if that is true? Does that explain why people do not use umbrellas and like, it's normal?
イギリスでは水が貴重ですシャワーの水圧も弱いし節約して使わないとすぐにタンクが空になってしまいます
That's kinda ironic considering England is also an archipelago just like Japan. Right? Right?
イギリスって意外と不便ね
もう日本が特別なんですこんなに豊かな水に恵まれた国は他にはないと思います
カナダは日本が好き
もちろんです日本は大好きですでもそれ以上に僕は日本人 陣が好きになりました。
And her Delulu switch has just activated. Good job, Kanata. You're making me like Ren less.
レンが好きですなんて言われたら多分失神するな。
And there's the Delulu right there.
ムーブゴースト
リカルなマナズルの市街地サーキットでどんなパフォーマンスを見せてくれるんでしょう。楽しみです。
はーいカナダ
And there's best girl right here.
はい、のぞみ。
いいものあげる。はいこれプレゼントだよ。
何ですか？
開けてみて。
あ、ラブリー。
Hey, yo. Our girl is actually getting plus points. She thought of this.
とても神秘的です。
箱根神社のお守りだよ。あそこは勝負事の神様なの。のぞみもレースの前は毎回うちのバカ兄貴とお参りに行くんだよね。それ持ってれば神様がパワーをくれるよ。グッドラックカナダ。
Hey, she's working on her Japanglish! Okay, is it just me, or do I much prefer Nozomi without the earrings?
ありがとうのぞみ。なんて言ったらいいのか。とても感激です。でもどうして僕と君はライバルなのに。
そうかな。レースではライバルかもしれないけど、私たちは MFG を盛り上げるために頑張っている仲間でしょ。
仲間。とてもいい響きの日本語です。
Somebody better introduce Kanata to One Piece like right now. Seriously? He's missing out on a lot.
たまたま持っててるな、村上。
It wouldn't be a qualifier without Aiba, you know, riding shotgun in the booth.
やあ来てやったぜカナダ。
ああ、相葉先輩。
なんでシュンがカナダの予選に来るんだよ。いつもいつも。
That's what we were saying, Ogata! Wait, so is Hyoko gonna be so bothered knowing that Ren's crush is Kanata?
スタート15秒前。
こちら尾形。無線の感度。
クリアです。
分かってると思うけど、このコースの最大の難所はスタート直後の橋とトンネルの区間だぞ。視界が完全に失われてしまうから細心の注意を払ってくれ。オーバー。ラジャー。
バレマレンちゃんの思われ人か。
Okay, so it's more of curiosity than disturbed.
何気にあの二人お似合いなんじゃない？
さあ出た。片桐かなたのペインシュラがスタートした。このトンネル内には照明設備もありますが、意図的に電源が落とされている。闇の中から光の海へと飛び出していくマナズル名物ブラック&ホワイト。
眩しいんだここは。今日みたいな薄曇りの日でも海面に反射した光が強烈に目を刺してくる。普通に走ってる分には何でもないけど、前回だとトンネル出口のカーブはかなり神経を使う。そんな状態でホワイトアウトされるとしょんべんちびるほど怖い。さらに恐ろしいのはこの後。
明るさに目が慣れたところにさらに2つ目のトンネルが迫る。
Tanaka, are you not gonna comment on how the 86 is much faster now because of the turbo, or is that not your job until you get a special guest commentator in?
GTR だと180キロ近いスピードで四輪ドリフト状態になる。ブラックアウトして何も見えなくなる中でわずかでもラインコントロールをミスったら真っ暗な闇の中で大惨事だ。なんでもないみたいに平然と言ったけど、まあカナタクラスになるとこれくらい朝飯前ってことだな。嫌になるな。
Your GTR is just fat and heavy, Shun. Deal with it.
初めの右は見た目よりも限界が低いんだ。オーバースピードで進入してしまうと取り返しがつかない。やばいぜカナダ、それは早すぎだ。見たか、インベタのラインから一瞬で外側のコンクリート壁まで吹っ飛ばされた。
Okay, for those who are unfamiliar, that is the classical out-in-out attack that Kanata used. Now, doing it in a high-speed area such as the Eau Rouge takes a lot of skill. But from how we've seen the description coming out of Aiba's mouth, he went from hugging the inside to skimming along the outside wall. That is the maximum apex a driver slash car could go utilizing out and out when executed properly.
横地がマックスの状況で坂を登り切って下るので荷重が完全にすっぽ抜けるんだ。誰が言い始めたのか知らんけどスパフランコルシャンのオールージュに似てるらしい。
Yeah, Spa-Francorchamps. Can somebody just type down on the comments below the proper pronunciation? Thank you. The Spa course. A lot of people in F1 know this, in GT3 and FIA. And the Eau Rouge area of Spa is the most notorious example. Like, it's kind of wide, so if you are unfamiliar with motorsport rules, you can just simply cut through the grass, but that would entail you tons of seconds of penalty. So the proper way to navigate throughout that without going off track is the biggest challenge in this track most of all. Ibar, you're forgetting the fact that he practiced at Donington Ring with the RDRS.
嘘だろ。ターボつけたって言ってたよな。400か500か300だよ。何たったの300馬力。恐ろしい体。たった100馬力の上乗せでこんなことになっちまうのか。
Ibar, this is basic. Come on. Yes, 100 horsepower makes a huge difference. Or maybe you're just too comfortable in your 600 horsepower GTR to even know what 100 horsepower does to a man. Wait, can we go back a bit? Because I want to see the spool. Okay, I see it. So the spool triggers probably maximum 1.0 bar. But we need to see more footage of the turbo spooling of the gauge. Oh, finally Tanaka comments about the power boost. He's got this.
これなんだよな。カナタの一番すげえとこは初見なのにこの鬼のように正確なライン取り、迷いなくアクセルを踏んでいる。今いるコーナーの先の先まで頭の中に入っている。どんなに真似したいと思ってもこれだけは真似できねえ。頭悪いから。
Aiba. What? Bro!
が次なるチェックポイントですが、注目しましょう。片桐かなたがどこまで上位に迫れているのか。
He's gonna get top place. No doubt.
来ました。ついに暫定のトップに躍り出ている。先頭になっても追撃の手を緩めない86号車。1号車以下に対してさらなるマージンを広げていくでしょう。まだ予選は3日目です。この先 MFG の主力が続々と登場してくるわけですが、彼らにとって86号車のタイムが大きなプレッシャーになっていくことは間違いない。
これ伝えてもいいと思うか。全然いいだろう。カナタのメンタルは超合金 Z よりも強い。
こちら尾形暫定トップだぞすごいんだけど無理しないでくれ一番怖いのはこいつなんだよ
Really? A Sawatari scene with no 17-year-old?
僕の顔の近くを飛び回るうるさいハムシが一匹増えただけのこと沢渡同様気に障れば叩き落とす
Mikhail, wow! Is Mikhail born in Bangladesh actually being threatened by Kanata right now? I'm sorry, but on a production standpoint, that's nothing more than a photo with paint daubs! Way to go to cost cut this, guys!
後半へと突入していくコース全体で見てもコースレコードを上回ってきました
コースレコードだと
恐るべし片桐かなた恐るべし英国からのチャレンジャー
恐るべし藤原匠の愛弟子黒べき男がいよいよ来ただけのことさ
I mean, come on, guys. Face it, agree with me here. If Kanata had a 300 horsepower 8.6 from round 1 alone, all of K-Suck's course records are now broken. Okay? And I'm not sugarcoating it, and that's not... Well, okay, that's partially plot armor at work, but you get my point.
素人目で見てもそれと分かるほど片桐かなたはコース幅を使い切りますコースレコード更新のペースは維持したままその先はトンネルそれを抜ければフィニッシュラインはすぐ目の前出るのか出てしまうのかコースレコードその走り自信のことし
Nozomi, what did you do? You said that was from a charm of the god of contests. What did you do?
トヨタ 86GT がまさかのコースレコード樹立
Okay, I get that Shun is happy because, you know, bro to bro. But at the same time, I know he has now a good benchmark to deal. And what happened with Ren's dad? Wait, Ren crying. Senna, Mikhail born in Bangladesh, the 8.6 Ghost, and Sawatari.
次回第23話勇気の代償
Oh! Ah! Ah! Alright! Okay, so to cap off this lengthy episode, it's safe to say next episode, episode 23, would cement Nozomi as best girl and would cement Ren as worst girl. Alright? I've read this in the manga. I did not like it. I want to see how bad they would make Ren out to be with this upcoming episode. Alright, so the first half was very expected of a filler. It's not too entertaining. I'll admit, the only thing that was interesting there was the start of the episode with Senna and the end of the episode with the new look of the 86 GT. That's throwing out the filler out of the way. Because come on, we know that Kanata's the lead. We know that it's focused on him. But could we at least have intermissions in the middle of the episode that has nothing to do with Kanata, the Sayonji family? Like probably focus it elsewhere, like probably Kitahara, Aiba, like what we did on the qualifiers of Ashinoko GT, where we see the inside of Aiba's house as he is simping on Ren. That's the best example. For a filler, it's boring. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat my comment on that one. It's a boring ass filler. The only laughable thing there was Yosuke Otani jinxing himself. Alright, that's the only thing. Nozomi's already making a good move, alright? She friend-zoned herself to get into Kanata's graces. And the guys are jelly, especially Ogata. And even us, we're gonna be like, God, I wish that was me instead of Kanata. But knowing Nozumi, you know, doing something there. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that Kanata's record-breaking run would definitely inspire Nozumi to hit the higher bracket. But of course, she would, and I say this seriously, she would be suffering in the high-speed areas. I've already actually gotten the Alpha 4C in Racing Master. And it's not just a matter of BOP, which is balance of performance, but the 4C really struggles in the high RPM range. I know it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know the 4C is turbocharged. But that turbocharged Alfa Romeo, I do believe that is geared more toward the low and the mid RPM range of a turbo. So in a high-speed area such as Manazuru, the only way that Nozumi would be able to keep pace with Kanata outside of qualifiers is through slipstreaming. Because remember, and it was pointed out by somebody in the previous episode, and it's safe to say that we are seeing it right now as well. Kanata's 8.6 Turbo's turbocharger is geared for the high RPM range, hence why it's also a single turbine. But we shall see if we would get some Nozumi action. I'd be damned if we don't. But I will also not be surprised if we don't, because it's gonna focus on Kanata's top 3 rivals: Sawatari, Senna, and Mikhail born in Bangladesh. That's what we're gonna be looking out for next on the next episode. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode of MF Ghost. And again, sorry that I was hit with burnout, but at the same time now I'm back, and this is a double whammy of an episode. But I want to know your thoughts about it. And who do you see, without looking at the manga, who do you see would be able to break the world record? I'd best assume it would be Senna, okay? Because it's gonna be the first time showcasing this GR Supra in action, and I will not be surprised if Senna is able to go toe-to-toe with Kanata just to show how much of a threat Dream Project is. But okay, yeah, that's it from me. If you've liked this video, please give it a like, share it to your fellow MFG friends, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next episode of MF Ghost.